I'm Darrell Hample, Street Superintendent for the City of St. Charles. Providing well-organized, effective, efficient roadway maintenance is a top priority for our Public Works Department. Ice and snow removal is the top priority when winter weather threatens. Our focus is to provide and maintain safe travel on the most heavily utilized streets during a snowfall and especially provide for emergency vehicle movement around St. Charles. We also strive to have all the thoroughfares made passable as quickly as possible after the snow ends. During the winter season, the city monitors weather conditions 24 hours a day. When snowfall predictions reach certain thresholds, a decision is made to implement one of 4 winter weather response procedures. During most of these responses, the city's Public Works Department operates 24-hour coverage during the operation. Crews are split into 2 12-hour rotating shifts. A Level 1 winter weather response is if possible ice or frost is predicted by the National Weather Service within 24 hours. Road conditions are monitored by the Department of Public Works. Pre-treatment of bridges and overpasses occur, and arterials are treated with a liquid salt brine mixture. Priority 2 collector streets are also monitored to determine the necessity of the liquid salt brine application. A Level 2 winter weather response is when the National Weather Service predicts a strong probability of snow or ice accumulations of up to 3 inches. Snow crews are notified to report, and some personnel are put on duty pre-treating bridges and overpasses throughout the city. A Level 2 response implements 1 truck per route throughout the city as well as on all the arterial routes in the city. A Level 3 winter weather response is when the National Weather Service predicts a snow or ice accumulation of 3 to 6 inches. The city's snow fighting crews report to their assigned routes and concentrate on the snow and ice removal on arterials and collectors to provide safe traffic movement and emergency vehicle access during the snow event itself. The city also has a contractor in place that operates to provide supplemental support for the city's residential streets. A Level 4 winter weather response is when the National Weather Service predicts a snow or ice accumulation of more than 6 inches. During this operation, the city has all of its resources deployed and calls in additional city personnel to fill available trucks. The city's contractor is also operating, providing additional supplemental support on residential streets. The mayor also has the authority to declare a snow emergency in the city. A snow emergency occurs when city crews cannot effectively keep the main roads clear because of severe weather conditions. When a snow emergency is declared, city crews are deployed and concentrate on posted snow routes throughout the city. They continue to clear snow on these routes until conditions improve. The posted snow routes are the main arterials within the city limits. For example, Zumbell Road, Miggy Road, West Clay, and Elm Street. Once the snow has stopped falling, the city snowplows respond to the roadways in a priority order. Priority 1 are the arterial streets in the city. Priority 2 are the collector routes, and Priority 3 is the residential streets in the city. The Priority 1 and 2 streets, the arterials and collectors, are cleared until they are completed. Once trucks are completed with Priority 1 and 2 routes, they proceed into the Priority 3 residential streets. Typically, residential streets will be cleared with 1 pass all the way through to provide a drivable lane. Once the Priority 3 residential streets have received an open lane, trucks return and widen the streets towards the curb. Prior to a snow event, you may see city trucks out on the bridges and overpasses and arterial routes spraying a liquid salt brine solution on the road. This liquid solution attempts to prevent the bond from forming between the pavement and the snow and ice on top of it. This provides for easier clearing once the snow and ice starts to accumulate. Weather conditions will dictate the application of the liquid salt brine prior to a snow event. If rain is predicted before the snow event, the liquid cannot be applied as it will simply wash away prior to the snowfall. During a snow event, the best method to remove the snow and ice from the roads is the physical removal of the snow with the plows on front of the truck. The city also applies pre-wetted rock salt to help melt the snow and ice left behind after a plow goes through. In severe conditions, the city may also apply sand with the salt to provide better traction for drivers on slippery locations. There are some things for residents to consider during the city's snow removal operations. Note that streets may not always look completely clear after being plowed and treated by city trucks. If possible, remove parked cars from streets and alleys so the city plows can completely clear the streets. For your safety, do not approach a snowplow or interfere with snow removal operations. If you must drive during a snow event, please remember to exercise extreme caution when driving and drive slowly. One of the consistent concerns the city receives during snow events is the repiling of snow in a driveway after it has already been cleared by the resident. When clearing your driveway, pile the snow downstream in the direction of traffic flow. You can also clear a pocket upstream of your driveway 10 to 15 feet so the snow that is on the plow as it comes down the street has a place to be deposited before reaching your driveway. To receive more information during a snow event, the city has a snow removal hotline. That number is 636-255-6955. 6153. You will hear a recorded message stating the current weather conditions as well as operational status. The message will be updated as conditions change. If you need to leave a message, city staff will be monitoring this number. If you experience a problem, you may also contact the city's Snow Operations Center at 636-949-3363. Snow operations updates will also be posted on the city's website and the city's Twitter account. After a winter event, there is typically an increase in the number of potholes on city streets. If you see a pothole, please report it to the city's pothole hotline at 636-255-6120. You can always find information about the city's street division or Department of Public Works on the city's website. Or you can contact the Department of Public Works at 636-949-3237.